The Powerapps Africa Challenge is really a great experience during which, over the 3 weeks, we have had to build a working application using the low-code, no-code Power Platform environment.
The most important thing that I've learned is that there's still lots and lots and lots to learn.
What I learned about Power Platform is its ability to give users the flexibility of building low-code applications.
Power Platform offers you the highest level of lean and flexible way of working.
First, we created a model-driven application using the existing data in the tables. Then we created a Canvas app, and with that Canvas app, we created a Microsoft Flow with Power Automate.
For me, building the Canvas app was by far the most fun and favorite part of the challenge. But actually seeing how it comes to life when implementing all knowledge gained through the challenge is absolutely priceless.
So in the Powerapps, I've learned to design a Canvas app, creating a database, and also embedding Power BI in your Powerapps.
And all that was done through an amazing experience with 5 different missions that helped us build that experience. Awesome.
The aspect of the game which I love most or was motivating me most was the leaderboard and coins, which one has to take daily missions just to be able to obtain it, and it makes it so fun. Thank you.
And from those things that motivate me basically about this game is that you learn and you put what you learn into practice.
The central aspect of the challenge was an incredible way to bring the fun into this learning experience. The elements that motivated me most was definitely the coin rewards to spend at the shop.
This has been wonderful. It really has been amazing to participate.
Okay, here we are at the end of the Powerapps Africa Challenge, where we have had over 200 people engaged in a game to learn Power Platform and study for the PL100 Power Platform App Maker exam. So this has been super exciting, and actually, I feel like we're in a pandemic, we're all working from home, we shouldn't be having this much fun. We're having like an illegal amount of fun doing Power Platform learning here in the middle of a pandemic.
I think this is an awesome time to do this. And as you if you're not familiar with what the Microsoft Power Platform is, the Microsoft Power Platform actually helps you to work together to meet challenges effectively. So think about allowing you to do data analysis, build solutions, automate processes, and create like virtual agents, all from little or no code. If you've heard about the no code, low code revolution, that is what the Microsoft Power Platform provides you. And I think this is, there's no other time than now when unfortunately we're stuck at home to use some time, to learn something new, build some new processes, and get skilled up for the rest of the future.
Yeah, and I love the gamification aspect of it. I mean, like, look at all the learners, look at all you guys who've actually come through, put your work together, gotten yourselves upskilled, learning, challenging yourselves. Most of you have already built apps. Some of you are already ready and roaring to go in and sit the exam. And the power of all this is amazing, because this means, and to double down on what Sam has said, this means future solutions are coming. You guys are building real solutions to real problems. And I think that's pretty amazing.
Yes, that is amazing. Thanks, Sam and Lawrence. I just love to see all the engagement that we've had in the game and all the learning that has gone on. I think the learners are listening to this and waiting to hear who's won the challenge from a points perspective on the leaderboard, as well as who has won the hackathon that we did, the builder missions. And so let's get started kicking off the announcements.
So before the competition started, we had reached out to a lot of power addicts and the power community to find people who were interested in coaching these participants, and there were a lot of entries. We're grateful to all the coaches, myself inclusive. We had an awesome time helping these participants go through some of these processes, learning, and lots of them. We are so appreciative of their time and effort, and we hope they continue to support us, in future endeavors.
Yes, and the coaches were helping you learn. But every time you built an app, someone went in there and tested it and tried to figure out what exactly were you building? What were you trying to get out there into the world? And so this competition wouldn't have been possible without the amazing evaluators who really, really came through. They've evaluated hundreds, and I mean hundreds of apps. They've spent their time, and these are people with a wealth of knowledge from various fields. And we are really, really, really grateful for all you evaluators who've come through for this. Thank you.
And now we're going to talk about the winners of the challenge, starting with the top team.
And drum roll! I am privileged and honored to actually present to you the top team for the entire app challenge. And it's no other time to be a proud Ghanaian. And the top team for the challenge is Ghana.
Woo!
Round of applause for Ghana.
Awesome job. Ghana was the most engaged from probably the middle of the challenge. They were logging in a lot more than the other teams. And you can really see that paid off, just completing the daily missions and just being engaged in the game. So congrats, Ghana.
So teams are made up of individuals, and the leaderboard is made up of each and every single one of you who went out of your way. This involved you going out there, logging in every day, taking on new challenges, watching videos, reading, going out, building applications. And we've seen a huge number of you try a huge number of new things. And we are really, really, really super proud of you. You took your time, you took your effort, and you built and you learned and you've grown. And of course, there's some of you who've invested and grown more than others. And to each and every one of you, we are really, really proud, because each and every one of you guys are our future community leaders. You are the guys leading the power revolution across the continent. And that is an awesome thing. And who knows, you might be future MVPs as well. And so we challenge you. If you're not on that top list, if we can't see you on screen right now, this is a challenge to you. Go out there, learn some more, build some more. And to those of you who've topped the list, there's a private party on the deck. Who knows? There are many prizes, many gifts. Let's talk, let's chat, let's keep learning, let's keep growing. This is the start of something amazing, and we're really, really proud of you. So thank you, and keep doing awesome stuff. That's it.
Awesome. Well, of that list of leaders, I think you're going to see some of that same group show up on the top builders, because these are the people that really focused on building apps in the game. So not just completing the missions, but really trying out the technical skills that they were learning. And we had over 40 app submissions throughout the game, tons of evaluations that we did. And there were 7 top app builders that just their scores were so close. We had to double down on the evaluation and review all of these apps again to see who were going to be the top app builders. So congratulations to the 7 top apps, but I just want to kick this off and announce the top 3 apps of the Powerapps Africa Challenge.
And the third top builder is, roll the tape.
The purpose of my app is to access financial information related to particular projects. So on this screen, you'll see a list of all the active projects. Let's have a look at the charity fundraiser. The financial information you are able to access related to this project is ad hoc expenses, vendor information, and payment tracker. Let's have a look at the vendor or ad hoc expenses. At a glance here, you're able to see what the status is of any expenses submitted, and if you click through, you'll see all the details pertaining to that expense, including supporting documentation. We've automated the new claims, or I've automated the new claims. Let's do a test. 22 and purchased by Albrecht. I'm able to attach a file, but I'm not going to do that now. Let's submit the request. You can see it's come through and it's listed the item or the data, but it's still pending approval. Now let's go and have a look at the vendor information. Sorry, there's a search bar on the previous one as well. Here you are able to search for a vendor by name, and if you need to clear your search bar, you purely click refresh. If you click on there, it shows you all the information pertaining to that particular vendor, which includes the VAT registration number, banking details, etc. Let's go and have a look at the payment tracker. Payment tracker shows you the status of payment to particular vendors. Here you can see, for instance, Let's Go got you covered. Here it shows you the amount that has been paid to them, the amount outstanding, and their payment terms. Let's go and have a look at this approval request. Here we can see it was the final flow expense claim that we've just created, and let's approve that flow and then see it come through.
Awesome. That was a great app. I love to see you build more things, take the learnings from what you've done and build more awesome stuff.
And of course, this wouldn't be fun if it wasn't a road to number 1. And ladies and gentlemen, let's roll it for number 2. Roll the tape.
Currently, the app I'm having here is called COVID-19 Self-Examination App. It's an app that helps an organization to check up on the well-being of their employees by answering few questions in the app. The app also helps the employee to learn more about their day-to-day activities or day-to-day updates of COVID-19 in their country and the world at large. So let me take you through a walk. So the employee comes to the same things. Then the employee has to come and find his or her employee ID here, enters it, then fill in these questions. So you just answer these simple things questions. So let me pick this quickly. So when you are done, an employee doesn't need to select the address. The address picks from the flow I created here. So this is the flow. So the employee needs is to click on get address, the address. Then automatically flow picks the address and fix it there because it has already fixed it into the employee submitted successfully. Then you close it. So the employee can also check updates on the COVID update in the country which he or she currently lives in. That's it here. So this is the current update in Ghana. Then you can check the world also at large, which I'm taking it from Bing. So this is the world COVID updates from the world at large as well. Then you can have contact here. You can just quickly. I also have frequently asked questions, but where you can chat with a bot on some few things about COVID-19. So you can chat with the bot here. Let's say hello. So you can just say hello to the bot, and you can just ask about anything concerning COVID, and the bot will answer you as well here. And it has the admin feature. So this is where the admin comes in to just
That's
nice
good.
work.
You did awesome. Woo! So proud of yourself. And turning this around, we are going to announce the #1 app in the Powerapps Africa Challenge. Let's see it.
I'm an architect. At the moment, we're doing a lot of work on surveying existing buildings to look at their condition. We go and take a look at the building, write some notes down, take some photos, come back to the office, compile a report. Sometimes compiling that report, trying to remember which photos from which floor, putting it all together can take longer than the actual survey. So my idea was for a building condition assessment app that would allow us to do that a lot more quickly. This is what we've got. At the start of the configuration, you would load a new building, and all the information here from the client, so that when you get to site, that's in the category. If we go into this one and take a look at what we've already captured for this building, you can see we've added a few floors here already. And if we go into one of those, what the data looks like for each floor is about 100 questions we ask about all the various different parts of the building. Because we want to look at the floors, the walls, the ceilings, above the ceilings, under the floors, inside the walls. Everything there is to know about the building and make sure it's all working properly. So we ask the same sorts of questions about every part of the building. I'm just going to pop open one of these and show you. So here we're saying, this is the name of the area, and I'm trying to use standardized input everywhere so that we've got consistent terminology. We add a general comment, we say the general condition is fair, poor, non-compliant, whatever it is, and we add a photograph, and we do that for every part of the building. When we're finished and we've got them all together, we go in here to review and issue a report, and what that does is it gives us a chance to just take a look at the information, make sure we've got everything we want, and then enter an email address and to the report.
All right. Woo!
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Woo! Amazing
Awesome work.
performance. Incredible.
Well deserved.
Great work, guys.
Yeah.
So, as you've seen, there are amazing apps being built out there. People have dedicated themselves to finding problems, learning new ways to solve them, and solving them entirely. Each and every one of you should be proud of the work you've done. And this journey doesn't end here. It goes beyond. But firstly, we want to say thank you for participating. Thank you for building amazing things. And you should all be proud of you, because we are. And over to you, Gretchen.
And as we finish this amazing challenge, and I just have to think about all of the community members that were involved, from the coaches to the evaluators to the sponsors. Incredible amount of effort and community contribution to expose these learners to something that could be a career change for them, could be a change in their career trajectory. And it's exciting, exciting. So thank you so much for your contributions.
And well, as Lauren said, the learning doesn't stop. The building doesn't stop. I'm going to challenge you, or I'm going to borrow the words of Donna Saka. I'm going to volunteer you to get involved in your communities. Get involved in teaching people to build. Go back to Microsoft Learn. Use all the resources you've learned, to build more stuff. Get more going for yourselves. And then who knows? You could be the next MVP. You could be the next community lead. But whatever it is, don't stop. Keep building, keep learning. And if you're stuck, you can reach out to any of us, and we are more than willing to help you. Let's continue to build Africa. Let's continue to power Africa, and let's use the Microsoft Power Platform.
Woo! Yeah! Woo!
Thank you, guys.